Let's talk about something a little more wholesome and something worthy of discussion. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Through MLK Boulevard, apparently.
Sesame Street is joining the anti-racist movement. I'm not mad at that. I just hope they have good advisors because
Black Lives Matter Boulevard. I love the yellow brick road. Sesame Street has introduced 2 new Black Muppets to talk about race. Now, the show's new Muppets, 5-year-old Wesley Walker and his father, praise the Lord, they gave him a daddy, y'all. Elijah will teach parents and children about race and racism through their new ABCs of racial literacy. Let's take a look.
Elmo wants to know why Russ's skin is brown.
Oh, I know why, Elmo. My mom and dad told me. It's because of melanin. Right, Dad?
That's right.
Melanin? What's that?
Well, melanin is something that we each have inside our bodies that make the outside of our bodies the skin color that it is.
I'm gonna go first. I love Sesame Street. I've been living on Sesame Street all my life. To this day, I love Sesame Street. I think, and Sesame Street, I honestly don't believe Sesame Street had to introduce Black characters because Sesame Street has always had Black people on Sesame Street. Holly Robinson Pete's dad was an integral part of Sesame Street. I mean, they brought Black folk on Sesame Street all the time. And honestly, the people who live on Sesame Street, they have no color. We don't know if Bert and Ernie was white or Hispanic or straight or gay. You know, the rumor is that Bert and Ernie was gay because they were sleeping in the bedroom together all the time. We didn't know, Big Bird was a bird. We didn't even know what Oscar the Grouch was. What was Oscar the Grouch? I have no idea what he was. I have no idea what Elmo is to this day. Oscar the Grouch was green. Elmo was red. Let me tell you why I have a problem with this clip, y'all. To ask why your skin is this color suggests that there's something wrong with it. I don't like that feeling because I think it needs to be played in a balanced way. I think you need to have somebody come and ask, why is your skin that color to a white character on Sesame Street? If that's how we're going to do it. I understand that it was a teaching moment for melanin and that kind of thing, but it suggests that you're different in a way that doesn't fit into society. I don't know if that's good or bad, but my skin kind of crawled when Elmo said, why is your skin that color? I didn't like it. It took me back to the Little Rascals when they were trying to scrub the black off of buckwheat.
Yeah, and I mean, we've all gone to integrated schools. No white person has ever asked me why my skin was this color. Kids don't care.
But they've asked me why my hair looked like that.
Oh yeah, they're asking about our hair, but as far as skin, they don't care. They just want to play. So I mean, I understand. I think they had good intentions for it, but it was just a little weird.
Dominique?
It was just a little weird.
It's not just a little weird. I mean, I agree with what you're saying, Alicia, but I also think Tammy's got a point because that suggests that the default is white, and and that everyone else is different. Like, I'm the normal one, so how come you're different? And that's why I said at the beginning, I hope they have some good advisors. They need to get Ibram X. Kendi on speed dial and really dig into what it means to be anti-racist.
Yeah.
Well, and that's part of the challenge I have with this as well, because again, to the point that you all have already made, they don't have a white family on there asking why people are white. And then you begin to think, does a kid who watches this then start to ask those types of questions of their friends who might be black in school because they saw it on Sesame Street? And a lot of times these characters, and look, we know this throughout history in this very country, a lot of times these characters can become caricatures. They can become the stereotypes that they're trying to prevent because, like Dominique said, they don't have good advisors. So I think really they should stick to what Sesame Street is good at, Tammy, which is what you talked about, which is accepting people by not trying to focus so exclusively on difference, but just telling the story with a lot of creative characters.
Well, yeah, and Sesame Street was about learning, but we didn't ask why Big Bird was big. You know what I'm saying? He just big. No, but I mean, he's the biggest thing on Sesame Street. We never broached the question of why Oscar the Grouch was in a trash can. We just knew he was in a trash can, and we were good with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're good with Oscar in the trash can. You know, we never asked what Elmo was. What is Elmo? Do any of y'all know?
They're all monsters to me. I mean, I take your point. I loved Sesame Street too as a kid growing up, and I forced my kid to watch it. I don't even know if he liked it.
So Ursula O says, "Where are the fat people on Sesame Street?" And eating sesame seeds will make you test positive on a random drug test. I don't no idea what that means.
Yeah, they better not ask no fat person on Sesame Street. Why are you fat? Oh, hell gonna break loose. Let's leave it alone. Let's leave this thing alone.
Let's leave it alone.
Let's leave it alone.
I just think that I think Sesame Street got caught up in the Black Lives Matter movement hype. I really think they did.
Alicia, you are a fool.
Didn't they have that mammoth character?
Yeah, they had the woolly mammoth. They did. Yeah.
See? Everybody's covered. Don't change Sesame Street.
As a matter of fact, the woolly mammoth was brown skin. So there we have it. We're going to take a quick break and come right back on the Tammy McAlady Show. Snuffleupagus. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Snuffleupagus was his name. Yes.